Welcome to the channel, guys. Doing another ChatGPT workout. I'll be giving some commentary about the workout, and then whatever is pretty much on my mind. And first thing that's on my mind, and I'm like scrolling through Instagram and social media, and I don't see a lot of it. And I don't want to be considered a hater. Somebody's gonna be listening to this, and they're gonna say that I'm hating. I'm not hating, because I just want to start with this. I'm not hating. Get your money how you get your money. But sometimes it truly boggles my mind at how easy it is for women to make money online. I was scrolling through TikTok, and I hate scrolling through TikTok. I do not like social media. I don't like this whole social media thing in general. I have a hard time making these videos, especially lately. I've been sinking into a hole, more and more of a hole, and it's not even like that I can't get out of it. It's just been making it more difficult. I was much more enthusiastic when I first started making videos. Look at me, I was dancing. I was so enthusiastic. But now it's like kind of becoming a chore, but I'm still enjoying it. But I'm saying it because I'm saying it's taking effort just to get any kind of traction. Brody, tell me how this girl was standing on TikTok. She was just standing there. Now she looked cute, but she was standing there with her shorts up and just like swaying. She had like 3,000 views, bro. Like 3,000 people. Roses. I stopped looking. I was looking for just like 10 seconds. But I said to myself, damn, bro, y'all niggas are horny. I mean, just like, y'all is way too horny. Yeah, hey. It's like, we really out here rewarding these women for doing the bare minimum. You know what? She had probably, I think it said like 27,000 followers, 2.7,000 followers. Somebody who sees the video, look at that. I'm gonna post that right there on TikTok. I was doing a deep stretch in the hamstring. Felt good. But somebody tell me how much money you think she's making. Because in my mind, I feel like she's probably not making a lot of money on TikTok per se. But if she's doing these streams and then she's using her TikTok to put her into her other social media accounts, she could easily make a living off of TikTok. And women could just do that. If you just take care of your body a little bit, build up, like just take care of yourself physically. Men are so horny nowadays. Oh man, they're such simps. And hey, get it how you get it, queen. Like, I'm not even hating, because if I could do that, I totally would. Are there men who do that? Yes, but I see the kind of men that do it, and I see what kind of clientele they attract. I don't want to attract that clientele. I also don't want to get canceled, so I'm not going to get into too much details about who their clientele is, but that ain't me. That's all I'm going to say. I realize something that I get like this anytime I start to get a little bit tight on pockets. You know what I mean? I start to really just start using that as an opportunity to think a lot about my mind and how to make money. And I look at so many ways to make money. And so that is the bright side. Now, you don't have to, you don't have to go and target specifically horny men to make money. Does it help? Absolutely. But there's a lot of ways to make money in the world. So you just gotta kind of find one that you're willing to put the work into. I chose an industry right now that is great for residuals. Like my main bread and butter. I was thinking about it. It's tough to get it up and running, but once this train gets moving, oh man, the residual income is gonna be insane. And that's what I want more than anything, is residual income. It's good to do deals that make you money, and you can make a lot of money at once. Real estate sales, for example, you can make a lot of money, but that's what you kill. The industry that I'm pursuing in property management, specifically HOAs, condominiums, I'm really able to get a lot of residual income just by getting more contracts, because you sign them up for a year and you're good. You don't have to worry about your funds drying up 1 month or not getting paid 1 month. Of course, is it possible that the client's going to withhold funds? It's possible. It does happen, but again, that residuals look good. So that's what I'm working on, is getting those residuals. A big reason why I'm making the videos is because I want to educate people a little bit on just mindset, how I think, educate people on working out, because I am going to share tips, but it's more than that, man. Like, I know there are people who are going to be listening to this video and they're thinking the exact same thing. So if you're thinking that exact same thing, let's start this community. Let's build it up. Comment, like, when you're working out, what is it you're thinking about? Why are you, if you have a YouTube channel, Drop a link to your YouTube channel. Why are you making a YouTube channel? What are you trying to get out of it? And it doesn't have to be a deeper reason like, oh, I want to get back to the community and help everybody. You don't gotta do that. Like, if you want to make money just acting stupid on the internet, that's fine too, but be real with yourself. Be honest with yourself, because once you are, that's when the real changes are going to come, and you're going to be able to get what it is you're looking for. But if you're not going to get it. So whatever your purpose is, what you think your purpose is up to this point, if you have a channel, if you have a business, whatever it may be, drop a comment in here. I want to hear what it is that you're doing. Oh, this is another, again, something unrelated, but something that happened recently. I don't need to get too much into it because I don't want to do the channel. Was there was an assassination attempt at Donald Trump. At the time of this recording, it happened, I believe yesterday, maybe 2 days ago, and it feels like society never has changed. You know, a lot of times when you read these accounts in history books, somebody was assassinated, segregation, whatever it may be. When you read those accounts or you see photos of it, at least to me, a lot of times when I see a black and white photo, I just feel like maybe the colors were a little less dim back in those days. I don't know. It's kind of like you almost start to envision a world where everything was like gray and or black and white or faded colors, and it's not true. Everything was just as vibrant then as they are now, and so their present is exactly like our present. Sometimes I read these things from the past and it literally just sounds like it could have happened last week, and in some ways that's the bad thing about what's happening. It seems like the country is regressing. It seems like the country was moving forward. And I'm not saying because of Trump. I'm not saying because of anybody. It's bigger than just one person, but it does feel kind of weird. Again, also, this is my viewpoint, strictly only my viewpoint. I grew up as a first-generation American, minority, so I'm going to see the world a little bit differently than somebody who, say, is a third-generation American, fourth generation American, or they come from means. Even if they don't come from means, I also grew up in a cult. So if you're somebody who did not grow up in a cult, you're gonna see things a lot differently than somebody like myself. I didn't leave the cult that I was born into until I was like in my late teens, early 20s. So I like to see that I'm relatively new to the world. But I do see a lot of the similarities between what I've read in the history books and what I'm seeing now. And now this assassination attempt, I feel like the next thing that's going to happen is probably it might get weaponized by the wrong people. And if that's the case, they're going to use that as an excuse to escalate the situation. That, to me, is probably most likely. Nobody wants that. I know. I sure as hell don't want that. But that's what it looks like is going to happen. So fingers crossed that's not what happens. And you know what? Seeing him after this looks, it's sad. You know, I don't know what makes somebody think that trying to assassinate anybody is the answer. Nobody deserves that, and it's just really disgusting to know that there's people out there, which, by the way, I think other people, organizations that are like out to get this guy, whether it's right or wrong, true or not, I don't know, but it's just sad that these kind of things happen. And you know what? Now that I'm even talking about this, there's a chance my video is going to be suppressed, but that's fine because in a way I'm kind of using these videos as like my own personal journey, my own personal journal. I know it has to be relatable to someone, the thoughts that I'm having. And in a lot of ways, I sometimes wonder if these thoughts are even normal. So I guess then when I get comments on these videos, I'll be able to determine if what I'm thinking is normal, if these are the same things that go through people's heads. Because sometimes it feels like I'm in my own world, and we all are, but sometimes it feels like I guess I'm in my own void in the world. Not that it's a bad thing, but again, I'm just sharing my thoughts. One of the things I'm really trying to work on is how I come off in the world. Because I have this image in my mind of how I want to be presented to the public. Look at me. understand now that the way you carry yourself brings certain things with it. If you carry yourself like a successful person, you will get successful things coming your way. Although I don't want to subscribe to any kind of notion of what I think a successful person looks like, I hate that plastic look. I believe the most success comes from you being authentic. And that's what I'm trying to do through these videos, is just be as authentic as possible. If it's working, leave a comment. If it's not working, also leave a comment and tell me what you think I could do better to help improve the quality of my videos. I'm kind of getting stumped. With that being said, the gains are absolutely peaking on this one. So the pull day with some biceps and arms really is paying off. So we still have a few more weeks with these workouts to do, so I'm going to continue in documenting them. Continue to show the progress. And at the end, I'm going to show a side by side. So like, subscribe, leave your comments, let me know what you think. Please do anything you can to just help me out and figure out how I can make better content, so that way we can all enjoy this journey together.